The fight between Fabio Wardley and Daniel Dubois was never framed as a simple contest. It was presented as a collision between two powerful heavyweights at different stages of their careers, each carrying different forms of pressure.
It's not a fight, actually. It needs a press conference to sell. It's such a good fight. It's such an iconic fight between two big punching heavyweights who are at their prime. It's not an old guy fighting a young guy. And I think that, you know, they both got their opinions. They're both very confident in their abilities. And we will see in two more sleepovers, and then we're going to get the big fight and we'll see who's the best.
Wardley entered the bout as the aggressive, improving contender, known for his relentless forward pressure and ability to overwhelm opponents late.
I'm going to collect that trash. I'm going to collect that trash. Nah, I heard what you said. I'm going to bust his bubble anyway. That's what I got to do.
Particularly sure what he said. I didn't call him the, what'd you say, dust man? I didn't call you the dust man. Someone asked me what you might have as a job, and I said, might be a bin man. There was nothing negative with that. Don't let other people get in your head and tell you what it comes across like.
I heard what you said.
You didn't hear what I said.
What you said.
You didn't hear what I said because you don't run your own social media.
All right, I heard.
So you didn't hear it. You let other people talk to you and tell you what you should be like. And it wasn't like that. I just got asked what job you might have, and I said a bin man. I didn't say it was a bad job.
You've got to have customer service.
Dubois, by contrast, arrived with a reputation shaped by early career promise, setbacks at elite level, and a rebuilt identity centered on controlled destruction.
Yeah, look, he's a voluntary, and I did pick him out because I don't want a belt to change how I go about things on my career or who I am as a fighter. Even before having a world title or whenever I've had any other belts, I've always accepted the first fight that's been put to me, the hardest fight out there, the best fighter, the most capable, or the biggest test, biggest challenge that's most immediately available to me. And that's not going to change the higher I get up the rankings or towards that kind of that top echelon. It's not going to differ for me. I'm always going to want to be in big competitive testing fights. I almost had with myself before becoming a parent and knowing that I had to separate those two people. Fabio Wardley, the boxer, and Fabio Wardley, the dad, are two different people, and they have to stay separate. They can't be almost exchanging conversations. They're two different people. I need to pull that man out of the cupboard, pull him out of the box when I need him, and I don't need any other thoughts or distractions in my brain. So, yeah, it's something I had to wrestle with beforehand, but we're in a place of, look, I've got a job to do on the night, and there can't be any other kind of thoughts in my head about second guessing.
From the outset, the narrative was not about skill alone. It was about whether Wardley's pressure could break Dubois, or whether Dubois' power would reassert itself at elite level.
No, I'm ready for a fight. I've trained hard. I'm ready for a war. Let's go, man. The talking's done now. Let's fight.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's hard because I'm not going to discredit the achievements that Daniel's had and the opponents he's gone against and the people he has built. Like, if you want to talk about that back end or that top 1% at the end of the division, he has faced more of those guys and he has beaten more of those guys. I will give him that credit.
Elite level fighters.
He has, 100%. But that is no bearing or no sway on this fight. It's not going to change anything on the night. You can't bring all that in with him. You can't bring his record in the ring with him. It's only me and him once that bell goes.
At the pre-fight press conference, both fighters displayed contrasting psychological approaches. Wardley maintained a confident, almost dismissive tone toward criticism, emphasizing his ability to continually prove doubters wrong through persistence and pressure-based fighting. His language suggested belief in momentum and endurance as key advantages.
Yeah, look, I treat all of my fights like they're a world title fight because, especially in this division, it takes one punch to change things, change the whole trajectory of your career. You could be up, you could be down all very quickly. So all of my fights were the biggest fights of my career going into them, and this is another one on the list. So I'm used to throwing myself in the deep end, used to picking the biggest, the toughest, whoever is out there, the best fight for me, and this is no different.
Dubois, in contrast, was minimal in speech. He avoided extended exchanges and framed the fight in simple terms, execution rather than explanation. His responses reinforced a mindset focused on outcome rather than performance.
Very focused, very dialed in, And, you know, I've been there before, so I'm on it, you know. And by the way, Fabio, I heard you call me the dustman, and I'm going to collect the trash, boy. That lands, really. Every shot that lands, I'm not looking for no particular target, but every shot that lands and to come away as the new champion.
During the face-off, neither fighter attempted verbal escalation. Instead, the tension was communicated through prolonged eye contact and stillness, suggesting mutual recognition of threat rather than intimidation attempts. Analysts interpreted this as a sign that both men understood the fight would likely be decided physically rather than psychologically.
Triple T, Daniel Dynamite Dubois versus the defending world champion, Wardley.
Here we go. This stare down, by the way, unless they break it out, will go on and on and on.
The media workout sessions highlighted clear stylistic differences. Wardley's training emphasized volume punching and combination flow. His pad work demonstrated an intention to apply sustained pressure, targeting body and head in continuous sequences. However, there were visible signs of energy expenditure even in controlled drills, suggesting that his style relies heavily on output.
His prey almost there with Daniel Dubois, but I tell you who won't be bothered, Fabio Wardley.
No, Fabio Wardley won't be bothered. No matter if there was 100 of them still at the side of the ring.
Dubois' workout, by contrast, was marked by efficiency. His punches were fewer in number, but significantly heavier in impact. Trainers repeatedly reinforced timing and composure rather than activity. Observers noted that even light contact with pad generated noticeable force transfer.
A very big problem indeed, and he's been beat off Usyk. No one can touch that man anyway. So really, if it weren't for Usyk, he's undefeated. He's going into an undefeated mindset. You can see that the way he's come back and bounced back, but honestly, he's a dangerous man, and it's in the name, Dynamite.
From a technical standpoint, Dubois appeared to be optimizing for single-shot damage, while Wardley was preparing for attritional breakdown.
Well, this is intense. Fabio Wardley, Daniel Dubois, WBO World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Don't blink, and by the way, neither are they.
None of them are blinking, Dev. It's intense. It's very intense. You can see it firsthand here. It's intense.
Well, that is why Daniel Dubois stuck around. He watched the entirety of Fabio Wardley's workout, and now he's got in, and they are facing off.
At the weigh-in, both fighters successfully made weight without visible struggle, reinforcing professional preparation. Wardley displayed a relaxed demeanor, occasionally engaging the crowd, suggesting comfort in public environments and confidence in momentum heading into the fight.
$242.2 for the defending world champion, Fabio Wardley!
Dubois, however, remained emotionally contained. His body language was rigid, with minimal expression and limited engagement with external stimuli.
$251.7 for the challenger, Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois.
During the face-off, neither fighter initiated movement or verbal confrontation. The lack of escalation was notable. Analysts interpreted this as mutual respect layered with awareness of danger. The psychological tone of the event was defined not by hostility, but by quiet certainty.
Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois for the WBO Heavyweight Championship of the World.
Wardley's walkout reflected his connection to the audience. Crowd engagement was high, with visible emotional feedback loops between fighter and supporters. This reinforced his identity as a momentum-driven competitor who feeds off external energy.
Fabio Wardley, a recruitment consultant with zero amateur experience, now the heavyweight champion of the world.
Dubois' walkout was markedly different. He showed minimal reaction to crowd noise and maintained a forward-focused gaze. His movement was controlled, deliberate, and uninterrupted by external stimuli. This contrast highlighted a key stylistic divide. Wardley operates through environmental energy, while Dubois operates through internal focus.
Alexander Usyk dismantled him at Wembley. How does he come back tonight?
The opening rounds established the tactical foundation of the fight. Wardley initiated action through forward pressure, attempting to close distance and impose physicality. His strategy centered on forcing exchanges and overwhelming Dubois with activity.
And it'll be bombs away from the opening bell. 1, 2, 3. It's all the first 15 seconds.
Dubois, however, demonstrated superior timing in the early exchanges. Rather than matching volume, he selectively countered with straight punches and hooks designed to interrupt Wardley's rhythm.
Daniel Dubois is down in this shootout for the WBO Heavyweight Championship. Wardley goes for it again.
As the fight progressed into the middle rounds, physical and tactical separation became more evident. Wardley continued to apply pressure, but his output became less efficient. His combinations began to slow slightly, and defensive gaps appeared during forward movement.
So gutsy.
Dubois capitalized on these openings, increasing the impact of his counters. A notable right hand in round 6 visibly disrupted Wardley's balance, marking the first clear physical turning point of the fight.
He's hurt, but he's still trying to throw here, Wardley.
Back from Wardley, and the two of them have a shootout. Wardley back. Oh, this is extraordinary.
The final round began with Dubois immediately taking center control, signaling intent to close the contest. Wardley attempted to reassert pressure through jabbing entries, but Dubois demonstrated improved timing and spatial control. A clean right-hand counter landed flush, immediately destabilizing Wardley's stance.
In this crazy sport, massive right hand. Daniel Dubois is world heavyweight champion. All over again.
Post-fight reactions highlighted the clarity of Dubois' performance. His interview emphasized simplicity, execution over narrative. He framed the victory as fulfillment of expectation rather than surprise.
And new WBO Heavyweight Champion of the World, Triple D, Daniel Dubois.
From an analytical perspective, the fight demonstrated a clear stylistic outcome. Wardley succeeded in applying pressure but lacked defensive efficiency during forward movement. Dubois demonstrated superior timing, power efficiency, and counter-striking accuracy.
Thank God for a great fight. Thank Fabio for being an absolute warrior. I thank God, what a fight we had. What a warrior he is, and came through that test. Coming off the back of a loss, I was a bit nervy to start off with and a bit all over the place, but I pulled it together and got the victory. I needed that slap just to wake up, stay in reality, it's not slip. I got to dig deep, and as a warrior, you have to dig deep. It's got to go to that dark place and come out on top.
Ultimately, the result reinforced Dubois' position as a dangerous elite-level finisher, while also highlighting Wardley's need for defensive refinement against high-level counterpunches.
No, post-fight reaction, what a fight.
Unbelievable. Respect to both of them. Fabio, Dubois just beat him to the jab all night. That was it, really.
I think at any point the doctor was going to call it off with his face the way it was.
Yeah, at one point, yeah. Well, he might have stopped it a little bit too quick, but best man won of the night.
Fight of the year?
Oh, without question. Unbelievable.
The fight was not defined by volume or effort alone, but by the ability to land decisive shots at critical moments. In that respect, Dubois executed the more effective strategy. Wardley brought intensity and pressure, but Dubois brought timing. And in heavyweight boxing, timing often determines everything.